Hi, darlings. It's time to make a choice. It's time to realize that we've been programmed, and we've been programmed through generations, to really construct a whole fabricated scene around us. Nothing in that scene is as it seems because we're born into it. Throughout our life, we have traumas, and those traumas are helping us to see that we don't have to choose to go back into the play. You know, we came to play as children play, and when we take back that power, we're not victims in everything that you see happening around us. So now is the time to go through your data, everything that you perceive to be real. How have you constructed your world? What has your experience this time within your five-sensed vehicle given you? Go through your data bank and take all that knowledge and dig into it and look for another version of that knowledge. It doesn't mean you have to believe the other version. It's just a way to start to have multiple perception levels. We are incredibly powerful people. We can always escape to an inner realm. We don't have to be part of holding up a fabricated matrix, because just as the trees are connected and the plants and the animals, we have real language which comes from our feelings and our body language and our eyes. Language was the first way to program us. Words are spells. So at the moment we are really walking through the purple doors of Eyes Wide Shut. Through generations we have been programmed to inverse the male and female roles. The feminist movement was very much to the final blow of the hammer to disconnect women from their nurturing, unconditional, loving state, and also from their ability to go through unbelievable pain. They give birth. And when a woman gives birth, if she hasn't been too programmed to be afraid, she can surf the contractions like waves, and she can always stay in a place that is safe because she has the ability to feel her body, to be above the pain and to ride that snake. So yes, there are complications, and yes, not, childbirth, but it's not, there is a place that all women can go to give birth. And just as facing truth is painful, you have to go through a birthing process, and a birthing process is one that means you can surf the fear. And as you get better at that, nothing is ever scary because you don't have to be part of the illusion. I call it Noddyland, the Truman Show. If you want to be a true man, you have to disconnect from the Truman Show. Everything we're seeing now is fake, and we've gone from the feminist to the LGBT and now P movement, which is going through the rainbow into the new age of Aquarius after the 26,000 cycle of Pisces. We're now entering the age of technology Aquarius, which is all the new age golden age. And as this happens, we are being led to a singularity, which means that the male and female is so broken down that we become, our psyche is taken over, and that's our violet purple flame. And everything we see happening in front of us is all Hollywood. It's just Hollywood. And you have to be really careful now, because if you're not beginning to discern and diagnose, if you're still believing that the people we see are real in any way, if you can't tell what is a real woman and what is a real man, if you can't see that we're being merged into a completely transgendered, asexual race of minions, then it's time to unplug. Really, it's very important now, because we're keeping alive humans that are taken over by entities that feed off innocence and purity. And the deep desire of that is a desire to have what we have, to have this experience. And it's going really fast. So start to look and see that everything is inversed. And there's nothing scary about knowing that. There's nothing scary about finding out truth, because as soon as you become brave, you're no longer pulled into those dark layers. You're safe. You can create your own inner light that holds you in your own love space. So, Prince never died, Bowie never died, George never died, Princess Diana never died. These are just acting roles. Take a look again at the celebrities and politicians and sports people that you think are men and that you think are women, and see how perverted it is to destroy the gentle, innocent woman that leads man through Plato's cave. And think how, what is that feminist movement about? That's the worst possible thing you can do to men, walking around like vaginas and pretending that we're unequal. Every woman holds her space of respect, and she will be treated as she respects herself. And everything that you see in Saudi Arabia and Sharia law, that was created by the British Empire. The British Empire created Saudi Arabia. This is what we're walking into. The Nazis have always run this reality. All media, all education, everything. So it's time to start to deprogram and know that you can always be safe in your space, and we have to start creating and knowing that everything is imagination. Everything you want comes from creating through imagination and then following step by step, always in the now, and see what's going on and create what you want. But just make sure it's not aligned to feeding everything that's fake. and start to get organized and live a life that is not dependent on any system that we've come to become dependent on, because when the rug is pulled from under our feet, what do we hold on to? What's real? What's fake? So ladies, start to be very tender. Start to love the men, and men, protect your women. And we all have male and female within us. It's ridiculous to think you have to change sex. You don't have to change sex, because you can be fully experience your femininity and masculinity just by being who you are. You don't have to pretend. We're not here to be actors, we're here to be real. Okay, darlings, I love you. Bye-bye.